Hey there. Are you a speaker, a coach, maybe an author? Are you a consultant? Well, I'm going to teach you how to build a coaching program. I created a simple 7-step process on how to do it. So let's get started.
We'll be right back. You're watching Best in Business with Manny Lopez, where passion becomes success.
All right there, superstars, let's get this party started. So I created a simple 7 little steps on how to create a coaching program completely free, $0. You're gonna need anything more than this little handy dandy device right here. Just a smartphone, that's all you need. And you're gonna be able to create a program. I'm gonna teach you how to do this in just a couple of minutes. Very, very simple to do. And we're gonna get started right now. So first thing you need to understand if you are starting a coaching or consulting business is you need to understand the art of business. I call it the audience result in time frame. It's an acronym, art of business. So you need to have a specific audience that you work with. Don't try to work with anybody and everybody. Get niche. I'm gonna tell you why. You wanna have a specific result that you can get, something that's literally measurable result. Okay, and a time frame of how long it takes you to get those results. If you already know what that is for you, I want to put that in the comments. I'm going to give you guys some shout outs. So put that in the comments. I want to know, what do? You watching right now, this is getting distributed live on 4 different platforms. So somebody watching right now has a specialty. They already know what result they can get, what time frame it takes to get them, and what audience they get that result for. Now, I kind of simplified this. This is step 1, start with the art, which I put it into 3 simple E's to remember. 3 E's, okay? Here's what it means. Experience, exciting, and easy. I wrote it down right now, guys. I'm trying to remember this stuff. All right, so 3 E's to remember. If you want to start a coaching business or consulting business, something that you have experience with, something that's exciting for you to be doing, right? You be doing it whether you get paid for it or not, and something that is easy, right? Remember those 3 E's, and my friends, you could find yourself a coaching business. Think of things like that. What are 3 things that are, or something, maybe one thing that is easy, exciting, and you've got some experience with, right? Trust me, 3rd graders can teach 2nd graders. And if that's the case, you can teach a lot of people what you've already spent many years honing a skill on. Maybe something that you think is a hobby, you can turn into a business. I'm going to show you how to do it. We only got 6 more steps to go. So your very first step, let's see here. We got Jasmine Morrell. What does she say here? She says she's an author and consultant. She helps people launch their story and promote their book. Thank you for that, Jasmine. I appreciate that. Anybody else want to chime in? Let me know. I'll put you a little shout out here. Second thing, when you want to create your business, grab a piece of paper just like this, get a blank one, and write down at least 5 questions or 5 topics that you can talk about with that idea. All right, think about it. Someone wants to give you a mic and say, hey, you got 30 minutes to talk about this topic, any topic you want to talk about, no preparation. What are you going to say? What are you going to talk about? Think about it, right? Now, think about, if you already know the topic you want to talk about, think about the questions that people would have if they were walking in day 1 to this topic. What questions would they have? Write those down, okay? All I need is 5 little topics, like little mini topics of your topic, or 5 questions. Okay, now it could be a mix, doesn't really matter. I just need 5, at least 5. That's all I need. Write them down right now. If you got a piece of paper, go ahead and take that piece of paper out, start writing this down. I want this to be done by the time I finish this live with you. Whoever's watching this, whether you're watching a replay or you're watching this live, by the time you finish watching this, your coaching program or consulting business is going to be outlined. Exactly the audience you're going to work with, the results you're going to get for them, and how long does it take for them to get that result. All right, let's get started. So we've covered, you first got to look at things to you that are easy, exciting, and you've got some experience with. If you can focus on those 3 E's, you've got yourself a laundry list of ideas to start a business with, all right? So think about that. And then focus on what I call the art of business, ART, audience, result, and time frame, right? You got to get specific. You got to have some measurable results, and you got to put a timestamp on how long it takes them to get that result. Is it something you can deliver instantly? Is it something they get over a 30-day period of implementation, right? What is that time frame? You're going to pay for it if they know how long it takes for them to get the result, all right? Number 2 is you're going to write down those 5 questions or topics. So hope you got those down. Do you guys got that down? You watching right now? Let me know in the comments if you've got at least 5 questions or topics that you've got written down about something that's easy, exciting, and you've got experience with. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Number 3, okay? What you're going to do once you have those questions or comments is you're going to take this little handy dandy little smartphone and you're going to open up the video camera. Yes. Now, you could also do this a couple different ways. If you're not really ready for video, not a problem. You could download a voice recording app and record audio. If you don't like your voice, well, you can open up a notepad app and type out this answer, okay? Whatever way you're going to do it, it doesn't matter. I need you to document it though, okay? You're going to take those 5 questions that you have written down. Let's say these are my questions, all right? You're going to take each of these questions or topics and you're going to answer the what, the why, and the how. That's it. The what, the why, and the how of these questions or topics. All right, do you guys follow me here? I need to know. Let me know. Let me see some wow faces. Put something in the comments saying, I'm getting it. This is making sense. Manny, keep going. If you guys are all just lost, I don't know. Let me know. I need to know. So you guys are a little quiet here, so let me know. But step number 3 is we're going to grab the phone and we're going to record the answers to these questions. All right. So let's say, for example, I don't know, let's take Jasmine's example, right? She helps people launch their story and promote their book. Okay. So by using this example, I'm going to take a couple questions. Maybe she's got some written down. Jasmine, if you do, put them in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and guess some questions that you might have. So if she was to be helping people launch their story and promote their book, maybe one of the questions people would get asked is, do you launch, like literally like help them write their book? Are you a ghostwriter? There could be a lot of questions into that. How long does it take to launch a story? What does it mean by launching their story? What do you mean by promoting their book? I mean, I come up with, 10 questions right there, right? So any one of those she can now take, and she's going to answer the what, the why, and the how to that one question. Okay, so let's take one of them, for example. How do you promote my book? Okay, that's a question. Now she's going to go and take her phone. She's going to put it on camera mode, right? She's going to put it on video. And then she's going to press record on selfie mode. And she's going to say something like this. You know what? As a specialist in this arena, I get asked a question like this all the time, right? How do you promote my book? Now, if you're an aspiring author, you're somebody that wants to launch their story, wants to get their message out there to the world, listen to this, because I'm going to share with you exactly how I help people promote their book, right? This is what Jasmine would be saying. And then the how would literally be a story of how she promotes their book. She could talk about somebody she works with. She can talk about a project that she's done before. She can literally lay out the exact formula of what she does. But the simple idea is you want to document the process, document the answer. If you do this in video, well, now you've got a very easy way to deliver it. All you're going to do, step 4, is you're going to upload each of these recorded videos on YouTube as unlisted. Not public, not private, unlisted. That middle one right there. Unlisted. That's where you want to stay, all right? Unlisted. And it's going to give you an option when you upload each of these videos, and you're going to name them literally the name of the topic or the question. Whatever you wrote down is literally what the title of that video is going to be, right? How do I promote your book? Right? That's the question. That's literally what would be the title. The description would literally be, my name is Jasmine Merrill. I help people promote their book and launch their story. Here's exactly how I promote my clients' books. Bam! She just laid out exactly what it is, okay? And she's going to make that video unlisted. This way, nobody can find it unless she gives them the link. It's basically public if they have the link. If it's like a button they can click somewhere, if it's given to them, shared by somebody, if it's posted on social media, it can be clickable and viewed as long as they have the link. If they don't have the link, it's not searchable and findable. So it's exclusive content. There's a reason for this. Now, in the upload process, and you can do this from your phone. Remember, you only need your smartphone for all of what I'm about to share with you. You will have an option to add that video to a playlist. Make a new playlist. For example, for Jasmine, it would be how to launch your story. I don't know, right? How to promote your book, how to launch a book, whatever her verbiage of what she gets paid to do. That's what she's going to name her coaching program. The idea here behind it, guys, is you're going to create a do-it-yourself version with just Q&A videos that are 2 to 5 minutes long that you're going to give in exchange for a cell phone number and the ability to follow up with them. That's the simplest way I'm going to put this program. That's what you're doing. Your coaching program is literally going to be to serve the small percentage of people that no matter how much you give them, you can give them all the secret sauce, every single step by step, and you can take them 90% of the way and they still cannot do it without you. Those people have to invest in themselves in order for themselves to show up for it. They're not investing in you. They're investing in themselves. Those are the people you're attracting with this type of process that I'm showing you how to do. You're attracting the people that desperately need your help, that have to pay people to show up to actually implement the help, and they will pay you gladly for that help. While the other 90 to 99% of the people you'll come across, you'll be able to serve with your blueprint, with your secret sauce. You'll be able to give them value without them ever paying you a penny. Powerful stuff, guys. So if you really want to serve, you really want to help people, this is a really great process that I'm just giving to you guys completely free. You guys can take it. Please run with this. Please share this out there with people. I am not selling you a thing. I have nothing for you to buy here. It's all here completely free. Okay. This is the whole process. You can do this with your phone. You do not need to hire a coach. You do not need to hire a mentor. You can literally take your life story, the mess you think is a mess, become somebody else's message, become somebody else's hope, somebody else's reason to live. And all you have to do is document the answers of what you already know. Remember, it's something that's easy, something that's exciting, and something that you have experience with. This is what we're going to be giving, guys, giving them your life story in a way that can actually help people with what it is they struggle with in their life. This is what you can do. All right. So hopefully you guys are liking this. That is amazing advice. I didn't even know YouTube had that option. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate your love there. Odell says, doing this now, bro. Fire. All right. Jasmine says, keep going. I'm using this process. Thank you. All right. I love the love. I appreciate that, my friends. Keep them coming. I'll keep the shout outs going. All right. So we've already covered step 1, start with the art. Experience, exciting and easy. Step 2 is write down at least 5 questions or topics. Step 3 is you're going to record all of this with your phone, whether it's video, whether it's audio, whether it's just note taking. You're going to take the questions and topics and you're going to answer them simply just what, why, how. What's the question you're going to answer? Why is this question important? And how would you answer this as if you would already have been paid as the consultant? You're like, look, this is the secret sauce. Here's what you need to know. Give it to them. Trust me. There's a reason for this. You're going to add them to the unlisted playlist, right? Upload them to YouTube as unlisted. You're going to make your playlist unlisted as well. Okay. This way you now have one link to take them to all the content. Doesn't matter how many videos. Maybe you wrote down 20 questions. Maybe you wrote down 50 questions and you end up creating 50 videos. You know what I ended up doing? A couple years ago, I made a rule in my business. I was like, you know what? If I get the same question asked to me 3 times, by the 4th time, I'm going to have a how-to video for it and give it to them on YouTube. And so I created a YouTube channel, How To with Manny. It now has over 600 videos. Only 200 or so are actually public. Those are just educational videos, interviews, things like that. 400 plus are how-to videos that are unlisted, that are these. 400 now, since I think 2014, since I started that channel. Now, you don't need to go stream like that. I just kind of made a rule and I implemented and it's working for me. And now I've got pretty much a how-to video on everything somebody asked me. Like, Manny, I need a how-to. I'm like, here it is. There we go. Leave me alone. Watch the video. Here's the PDF. Here's the blueprints. You don't need me. You don't need to hire me. I don't need to be your coach. You can just get it. Go. It's free. That's great freedom in my time. Now I can choose who I want to do business with versus having to try and tell everybody who I am. I could just let the digital Manny tell the world who I am. Like right now, as I'm live with you right now, there are 15,000 people globally in 73 different countries in 22 different languages that are getting served digital Manny. I can barely speak any Spanish, right? So yeah, systems and automation can do powerful things. All right, so once you've added them to the playlist, what you're going to do is now start to add your target market, your audience. Remember, we went back to step 1, you knowing your audience that you're going to get niche with, right? I was talking to a lady just recently today, and we came up with an audience for her, because this is what I do every day. I just love talking to people and sharing with them. I give them the secret sauce for free. I give them my blueprints. I say, this is what you should be doing. If I was you, I'd be doing this. If you want to just get paid to stay at home and hang out with the kids, do this. And some of them do it, most of them don't, right? 97% of the people you'll give away your answer, your blueprint. I can give it them away for free. They won't take any action without you. Nothing, 0. They won't even go to the first step, okay? But some do. And those that do usually are really great voices and mouthpieces for you to bring you clients and bring you referrals and bring you opportunities. So it's a magic made in heaven. You're able to serve the people who really need the help, that need somebody to guide them in the process. And I can do this 99% of the time completely free. I don't have to charge people to get on my calendar. I don't have to do group coaching programs. I can do one program that can fund everything that I do in my business, and I can spend the rest of my time giving away the time for free. It's a powerful concept. It really works well if you're doing something you love. Remember, something you have experience with, something that's exciting, and something that is easy. If you can check off those 3 things in what you get paid for in life, my friends, can you even call that work? Can you even call that having to operate a business? That's like, dude, I'm living the dream, right? So I'm doing, like, people are like, Manny, thank you for spending this time with me. Like, I'll spend 2 hours on the phone with somebody. And they're like, oh my God, how could you spend this much time? I'm like, dude, this is what I love to do. I'd love for you to walk away from this phone call and you get it. You have clarity. You can go and win now, right? That's power. So you're going to add your target market to your case study. Now, what do I mean by case study? All right. So the goal of a case study, if you were to kind of look at a simple version of how I think a case study, what the kind of the definition of a case study is, data. Simply put, data, right? You're looking for data. You're looking to see if something works. You want to test it in different arenas, different markets, different scenarios, and you want to see, does this work? So think of your little coaching program you created right now as a way to now attract your target audience, the audience you want to do business with a case study. You're saying, hey, look, I'm looking like this lady I was talking to today. Her target market is women that are divorced. That's going to be her target market. She has experience with it. I told her, I was like, if you were to speak on any topic, what would it be? She was like, I would be speaking on how to bring joy after divorce. I was like, that's your business. Why can't that be your business? You've got experience with it, right? If you were to talk about this, you can get pretty excited about it. It's easy for you to talk about. You don't need any preparation. Check, check, check. Why not? Now we walk through it. Okay, write down 5 questions. She came up with 5 questions, no problem. Literally in 5 minutes. Now get your phone out. This is where it worried her. She wasn't really ready for the phone. She's like, I don't do video stuff. Like, she doesn't even put herself out there on social media. So I told her, but within the next 24 hours, I want to see those 5 YouTube video links in my inbox. You're going to do it. This is what got motivated me to do this right now, guys. Seeing what was possible from somebody who doesn't even like to get their name out there on social media. And most of you watching right now struggle with finding opportunities because, one, you're wasting all your efforts by trying to promote all of your offers with email, social media, and your website, right? I've got 5,000 friends and 11,000 followers on this profile, and look how many people are watching right now. Facebook does not show your content to all your people. You have to show your content to your people. How do you do that, though? Great question, Manny. Let's answer that for you. You're going to ask for the cell phone number to join your case study. Yes, that's all you need. This is how you play. Look, I am doing a case study. I want to find out if what I taught in these videos I recorded can actually get somebody some results. Does it work? I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. I just recorded it after watching Manny do a live stream. I don't even know if this works. Let's test it. So we start a case study. And you say, you know what, my audience, let's say we go back to Jasmine, right? Her audience is helping people launch their story and promoting their book. So people that want to take their story and put it into a book. So let's say she goes and says, hey, I created a process on how to turn your story into a book. Who wants it for free? Raise your hand, right? That could be as simple as them commenting, them putting in an inbox, them sending you a text message, whatever it is. Some way where they digitally raised their hand and said, me, I want it. Pick me. Pick me. I'm interested, right? A simple post on social media, live streams, whatever you want to do to find people that want to get their story into a book. In her case, right? Maybe you're a LinkedIn expert. People that want to actually use LinkedIn to grow their business. Raise your hand. Maybe you're a person that sells real estate, right? Hey, how would you like to have a dream house on a discount right now? The pandemic is placing some real estate in some deep trouble. I mean, you can come up with all kinds of different ways, but the concept is simple, is you're looking for the people that you want to do business with. You attract them by giving them the answers to what you want to get paid for, because 97% of the time when you give them the answers for free, they take no action without you. They see you as the expert. They come to you with their questions. If I came to you today and I just every day was creating content on how to create business using Facebook, how to create business using Facebook, I'm going to teach you everything about how to use Facebook. And sooner or later, you're going to be like, that guy's probably an expert on Facebook, right? If I was teaching you every day, like for example of Jasmine, she's teaching people how to take their story into a book. If she was teaching that every day, sooner or later, her audience is going to assume that she probably teaches people how to take their story into a book. So by giving the secret sauce, you are positioned as the expert. Now, 80% of the business you will have in your coaching or consulting business, most of the time you're going to charge high ticket, right? $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, something where you're like, look, I'm coming in as a specialist, as your coach or your consultant on teaching you this topic, resource, process, whatever it is. You got to get paid a lot of money for that, right? Consultants get paid thousands of dollars. So it's got to be at least somewhere in the 4 figures. So let's throw a number out there. Let's say Jasmine charges $2,500 for some type of service where she'll teach you the process of what it is that she just told you how to do. Let's say her process was how to turn your story into a book. And she charged $2,500 for that process. That's her consulting fee, where she will teach you personally how to do it. She'll get you all the resources you need, plug you in all the right resources, opportunities, people you need to plug into, the systems you need, everything that she would do herself when she's already done this many, many times. This is her business, right? So she probably publishes them and does all these other things, okay? Now she says, hey, I want to teach you for free. Who needs to learn it? So by giving it away for free, she's now establishing she's the expert, and she's attracting her audience. Now, 80% of the time, your business is going to be somewhere between 5 to 12 contacts of value in. This is where this comes in. I created a blueprint called How to Attract High Ticket Clients. I give it away for free, okay? If you text in the word GIFTS to this number, GIFTS, GIFTS, you're going to get this completely free if you don't already have it. But it's GIFTS number 4, if you need to kind of find it in the system. GIFTS number 4, just remember that. And what it does is gives you a step-by-step process on how to take your new gift, your new little playlist. All it is an unlisted playlist on YouTube of a series of videos. Starts with 5. As soon as you have 5, you've got yourself a coaching program, a do-it-yourself version that you can start attracting your audience with. The more you put in there, the better. Because I literally would give out the entire process step by step, as much as you possibly can. That way, when they are going through this process, there's no limitation, okay? Because the idea is you want to identify the people that are stuck. The ones that even if you give them the map, they can't get to the top of the mountain without you, right? They're like, look, I can't do this without either having somebody walk me up there directly. I need the hand holding. How many people know that? Sometimes we just have to delegate the process to either bring somebody in to do it for us or bring somebody in to do it with us, right? I've had to hire people many times on things that I just don't have skills in. I just don't have the skill to do it, right? I'm good in my area. I stay in my lane. Truly successful people delegate. So in your case, you become that delegated specialist where you just take something that is fun, easy, exciting, and you have experience with, but to millions of other people, it drives them nuts, right? I mean, just visualize this. Think about it. How many people, I mean, there's people watching right now, probably half of you watching love spreadsheets. You're like, dude, I could color code them. I know how to use the formulas. I can use that as a freaking CRM, and it's amazing. Import, export, all kinds of amazing. I love CRM. I love using Excel spreadsheets. I know how to do it. I'm on this side, right? But then there's half of you that are watching. They're like, as soon as I said spreadsheets, your hairs on the back of your head went up. You're like, oh God, I never want to see a spreadsheet. Please don't put a spreadsheet in front of me. Right? Some of you are just like, spreadsheets. But think about it. The people on this side that are like, man, this spreadsheets are fun. This is easy. They're getting paid by the people on this side. They're like, I don't want to see a spreadsheet. I'll pay somebody else. You do the spreadsheets. Think. Everything that we can do, we all have a genius inside of us. We all have something that we can get paid for that is easy, exciting, and we have experience with. Some of you may think it's the chaos you went through. Some of you may think it's just some fun hobby that you used to do when you were a kid, right? Some people can create something that is just something you do on the side for fun in your spare time and had no idea. People will pay you to either teach them how to do it or doing it for them. And in this blueprint, I literally show you exactly how to do it. It's really simple. You give it away. You say, hey, join my case study. All I need is your cell phone number and the permission to follow up with you. I just need to know how it's going for you, right? Let me ask you in a couple of days. I'll follow up with you, see how it's working. So you follow up with them. You ask them, hey, how's it working for you? Now, out of every 100 people you give it to, only 3 of them are going to respond back with, oh man, this blueprint's, I'm flying through it, man. I got, like, you match skill sets to where all they needed was the blueprint. All they needed was the map and the guide, and they can go. But 97 out of 100 people that you give your blueprint to will not even get past step 1. And you can test this theory if you don't believe me. Go do it. Create a blueprint. I dare you. I challenge you to go create your blueprint. Add people to your case study. Get 100 people to say yes to receiving your blueprint and ask them how far they got into it after 3 to 5 days. And watch in amazement how 97 out of every 100 people you give this blueprint to respond with something like, oh, I forgot it. Oh, I lost it. Oh man, I was going to get to that. Oh, I really was going to get to it. Oh, I looked at it, but as soon as I looked at it, I got distracted. My dog got pregnant over the weekend and we had a birthday shower. I mean, they're going to come up with whatever reason and excuse they have in the book as to why they haven't even gotten to step 1. And those are the people that you are going to motivate to really just say, hey, if this is something you really want to get results with, I can show you how to get X amount of results in X amount of time frame. You already got that art. Remember where we're going with this. Art, audience, results, and time frame. If you need these types of results in this type of time frame, how about me and you just get on a phone call completely free? I'll show you how to implement this. That's in my blueprint. And you take them through a little step by step. You qualify them. There's literally a total of 12 steps that you take them through before you're physically on a call with them. But if you take them through those 12 steps before you get them on a call, by the time they get on a call, they are going to see you as the expert on the topic you get paid for, and they're already pre-qualified for your programs. And now it's just integrating them into a model of invitation. A simple fact of saying, look, I can actually go and meet you on this mountain. You're lost on the mountain. I gave you the map and you got lost. I know where you're at now on the map. I can show you how to get back on trail and we can get up this mountain that I've been up a bunch of times for the past 10 years. I've done this a bunch of times. I could do it again easily. But, I got to take time off my projects and then, you got to pay me as your guide and go do this for you. So here's my program. Does this work? Right? And you're going to go through a little bit more of that qualification. You're not going straight into juggler right there, but simply put, you're just going to identify people that cannot do this by themselves. They have to invest in themselves to get them to even show up for themselves. So it's really them investing in themselves just as much as they're investing into you. And so that's how you create your coaching and your consulting program. Whether you want to teach people how to play baseball, you want to teach people how to draw, you want to teach people how to access certain programs, you want to teach people how to overcome trauma, you want to teach people whatever it is you have experience with, something that's exciting for you that you can do whether you're getting paid for it or not. That's where you start looking at those hobbies that you're doing. Think about it. What do you do when you turn the clock off a business? Think about it. Did you know that every single one of these things you're doing could be a business? You got a 9-year-old kid that started a business opening toys on YouTube. And you're wondering why you can't turn the trauma you've been through and have now developed a process of joy and overcoming that trauma and how you can help people. Now, the fact that you turn this into a business is how you serve your way to success, where now I can serve and monetize at the same time. By me creating this do-it-yourself version, I can give it to the world. I can say, look, you don't have to pay me for it. It's yours for free. And just put a process in it that says, at least get me your cell phone number and permission to follow up with you. And all of my experience and education and resources are completely yours for free. It's all yours. Take at it. If you get results with it, just let me know, right? Those 3 out of 100 that run with it and get results, those are your case study testimonials. Those are your participants that are giving you all of the thing. Oh man, this thing's amazing. Oh man, I'm flying through it. Oh man, this is exactly what I needed. Thank you for this. And those are what you show people. Look, this is what you can get by implementing this program. And by you being the person that can be their coach or the consultant, You can literally hand hold them up the mountain that you can sprint up. So that, my friends, is your show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys took a lot of notes. And always, my friend, be blessed. Serve your way to success. Always remember, you're too blessed to be stressed. Deuces.
We'll be right back. You're watching Best in Business with Manny Lopez, where passion becomes success.